Okay, so for my build a feature assignment, I built out a fully featured AI chatbot for our app. So our app is just a little context called Post Game AI, and basically it's supposed to be a mental performance coach for athletes. And so it uses AI to give suggestions or plans or actions and insights that athletes can use. So what I've done so far is I've built it out so that you can both send text or audio input. So for example, a user logs into the site and they see this option where they can start talking to the AI. And I can just say, this weekend we have some important games. How can I remain confident? So you can send that, and the AI coach thinks while it's getting a response. So it comes up with this response, ask you what has worked in the past, give some actionable steps you can take, like a short highlight reel in your mind. And then also you can do audio. So let me record some audio. I think that visualization has helped me in the past to remain confident, but I'm not sure what I should be visualizing. And then it can show it's processing the speech. And you can see, I think that visualization has helped me in the past to remain confident, but I'm not sure what I should be visualizing. And then that, and then the AI will respond again. And so that is the chatbot. That's kind of the user flow. Um, some important things about my code. I mean, this is the route to that I've built. I'm not sure how much code I need to show, but this is the route I've built for the audio to use ChatGPT or OpenAI GPT 4.0 Mini to get it. And that's why it says processing speech, and it isn't like showing your speech as you're like talking, because we're using that endpoint because it's cheaper for now. And then I've also built out this AI selector, which based on environmental variables decides if we're going to use OpenAI or Gemini. And that's because for a lot of our testing, we weren't sure which one we wanted to go with. And so we wanted an easy way to switch back and forth based on the prompts and the context it's given to see which one is better. And so something about, so you can see all your conversations as well, and you can actually continue them in here. You can use voice input. And then something else to note is that a lot of the responses, it uses both prompt engineering. We have a prompt that asks us to ask some follow-up questions and then provide an insight or an actual item. And then it also, I built it out so it uses context engineering. So it grabs data from the profile, such as like the sport that they play, the position they play, and any other like. We asked them at the beginning when they fill out their profile to say like, what are maybe some things that you're working on, and it helps put that into the context for this specific player, so that it uses both the prompt and the context to generate a response.